And, there was a moment where I was playing defense against Payne, and he went to the hole, and I got elbowed in the face, like the first possession.
Flagrant elbow.
So that was, a welcome to NBA moment.
Detroit basketball. What's up, Detroit Pistons fans? It's your boy Flagrant Elbow back with another one. Tonight's game, the Detroit Pistons, Dallas Mavericks. Detroit won 131 to 125. Big win against Dallas. All of their main players were playing. Doncic, Dinwiddie, Hardaway, Christian Wood, Reggie Bullock. Everybody played, and Detroit still was able to get the win out from them. Doncic did score 35, but the Pistons wouldn't hold them up. We had Bojan Bogdanovic. Bojan got 30 on him, and we had a guy today that was the star of the game, even though he didn't score as many points as Bogdanovic, but he still was the star of the game in my eyes. We'll talk about that in a minute. So, nice bounce back game. We're going to get into it. First of all, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. I think we have 635 subscribers. Appreciate all your support. Make sure you please be sure to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Also, in the description, check out the link to merchandise. Any purchase made, I will receive a commission on it. It helps out the channel. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get right into this video. Yeah, the Detroit Pistons pulled one off, man. I wasn't able to watch the game from the beginning to the end. I got in kind of late and caught it midway through the fourth quarter. But I was checking the score a couple times, and I seen at one point the Pistons were up real good. I think it was in the early third quarter or whatever it was. They were up big time, and then they allowed they were about 12 points. I think that was the largest lead, and they allowed Dallas to get back in it and make it close. Actually, Dallas was able to push overtime. Couldn't get a score off of Beef Stew's last second 3-point shot when it was tied 117 to 117. So the Pistons took it to overtime. And was able to outscore them in overtime, 14 points to their 8 points in overtime. Jaden Ivey was back. I was glad to see that. Duran did his thing out there. From what I heard, I was reading some tweets along the way, and seeing that he was obviously made a couple nice plays. So it's just good to see the Pistons out there doing their thing, especially after a bounce-back game like the one they had in that 30-point blowout the other night to the New York Knicks. So this game, I was kind of worried. I thought Doncic would go off on us and be unstoppable, and the rest of the players would have career games. But Pistons were able to hold them in check. Pistons had their best field goal percentage game of the season, I believe, at 54%. 3-point percentage-wise, they shot 42%, 15 out of 35. Free throws, 14 out of 24. They still suffering from a lot of misses at the free throw line. They got to get that in check. Offensive rebounds, they outscored them offensive rebounds by 22 boards. In rebounds altogether, they outscored them, out-rebounded them by 22. Detroit had 52 rebounds. Dallas had 30. Pistons had 13 offensive rebounds to their 4. And 39 defensive rebounds to their 26. So the rebounding, man, it was good to see them cleaning the glass up. That was good. And when you look at the boards, Bagley had 13. He's showing himself to be a force down there with Beef Stew. So I'm liking that tandem. Beef Stew had 12 rebounds. And then next was Bay. Bay made a significant effort to get down there and get concerted effort to get down there and get some boards. And Burks even chipped in with 6. Ivy had 3. Also. So it was just good to see, man, the Pistons coming in there doing their thing. And from what it looks like, Ivy came off the bench today. He did play 35 minutes, but it looked like he didn't start. And that's okay. That's okay. I don't know what happened. See, it looks like Livers only played 7 minutes, so he may have been injured or something went on with that. I don't know what went on with that. But like I said, I didn't catch the game early. But then let's get back to it. So assists, Pistons had 29 assists to Dallas 25, 9 steals to their 8. No block shots this game. Christian Wood was in there he didn't even get a block. Kleber got 4 blocks. And then Hardaway, Powell, and Dinwiddie got a block apiece too. And then a couple other guys got blocks. Nope, that was it for them. That was it for them as far as blocks. But we didn't get any blocks today. 13 turnovers apiece. 18 to 17 points off turnovers. They got us by 1. Fast break points, 7 to 6. They got us by 1. Points in the paint. Pistons outscored them by 10 in the paint, 54 to 44. 54 to 44, and we had a technical foul in the largest lead. Dallas had us by 7 at one point, and the Pistons had them by 12. So this was a good game, man. From what I've seen, I got to go back and watch it all, check it out. But getting right to the player of the game, in my opinion, from what I've seen when I started watching the game, was the one everybody loved to hate. The 7th round, this number 7 pick, Killer Hayes. Killer Hayes was able to get in there today. And one thing I seen, man, after hitting a clutch 3-pointer, the bench was up cheering, everybody was up cheering. He walked off the court, high-fiving, and he cracked the biggest smile I ever seen Killian Hayes crack. The biggest smile I ever seen him crack. He was feeling it. He was feeling it. He took over the game. He scored 8 of their 14 in overtime. 8 of their 14 points he scored in overtime. Killian Hayes was on fire, and I'm going to tell you something. You like that. You like to see him play like that, with that type of energy, getting out there, being aggressive like he did. He finished the game with 22 points, 4 rebounds, and 8 assists. He almost had a double-double. He almost had a double-double, man. So just to see him get out there, that was huge. That was huge, man. And I'm really happy for him to see him play like that and have confidence. And I mean, he was taking pull-up shots, dropped 2 3-pointers late in the game. In OT, I believe it was, man. It was just crazy. That was just crazy. He finished the game 10 of 13. 10 of 13, man. 4 boards, 8 assists, 22 points. Oh my goodness, man. That was a good game. Killer Hayes did his thing. Killer Hayes did his thing. So he ends up, he gets it for me as far as players of the game. You want to see him play with confidence. If he could really turn this thing around and be significant, be a major factor in games, it's going to be nice. Because we already, Bojan Bogdanovic in the post-game interview already mentioned how they look at Killian like he's the best perimeter defender on the team. So everybody on the team recognizes that, just like we recognize it with Killian. On the defensive end, he's there. He's that guy on the defensive end. But to be able to get his offense together, is what's going to be powerful for these Pistons, man. So if I had to go off to Killer Hayes, man, he did his thing. He stayed in there, and he literally took the game over. He took the game over. I'm waiting for Ivy to do that. Cade already showed he can do that. Sadiq Bey already showed he can do that. So to see Killer Hayes take a game over, this was his best game as a Detroit Piston, and he took the game over late. He took that game over. So my hat go off to him. Very good game. It was good to see Ivy get back out there. Ivy chipped in 16 points, had 6 assists, 3 boards, and a steal. So everybody's doing well, man, right now. Bagley put in 19 points, 13 rebounds, double-double for him. Beef Stew almost had a double-double with 9 points and 12 rebounds. So it was just a good bounce-back game. Duran had 11 points, 2 steals. It was a good bounce-back game. Only 2 rebounds, though. So this was a good bounce-back. You need bounce-back games like this. Now, Dallas came in being 10-10, so they was 500. But still, you still want to beat them because they got Luka Doncic. You still want to beat them. And that's what the Detroit Pistons did. They came in there and they won this game. Now, defensive intensity, I seen them pick it up when I was watching it. They still was giving up a lot of baskets, But they started locking down Luka and sending the double team his way, and it caused a couple turnovers, making the other players make decisions. Because Dallas, they like to put the ball in Luka's hands and just let him run the whole thing all the time. And still, if you send another defender at him, he's hard to stop. He's still hard to stop. So just to be able to get this game and pull it off like this was big time, man. Luka still got in there and got 35 points, but Bojan was going toe-to-toe with him. Bojan was going toe-to-toe with him. Looking at the stats, his 30 points he got, that was nice. And Bojan got 2 steals. So it's just good to see the Pistons, man, doing their thing and getting this win in. And, you just hope they can continue to roll like this. Hope they can continue to roll like this, man. That was a good game by the whole team, and I'm very happy for the Pistons with that. So that's all I got right now. I've got to go back and check out the game, see what's going on with it. But that was to go to overtime like that. We could have won it in regulation, really, but to go in overtime like that, and after getting down early in overtime, to just turn it on and just take over, that was huge for Killian Hayes. He took the game over, and I don't think nobody expected that. Nobody expected that. So that's all I got. It's your boy Flagrant Elbow. Thanks for chipping in. Let me know in the comments how you felt about the game, man. Was you surprised that Killian did his thing? I know we got a lot of Killian supporters out there, so he did his thing tonight. So you all should be happy, and I'm gonna be happy right with you, because he did his thing tonight. So my hat goes off to Killer Hayes. He did his thing. So anyway, with that being said, we're going to close this out. Thank you again for 635 subscribers. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. If you like Killian's game today and you're happy that the Pistons won, hit the like button. If you can find any other reason to hit the like button, find another reason and hit the like button too. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to check out the merch link in the description. That's all I got for you. This is your boy Flagrant Elbow. Everybody, stay safe.